There's something your guinea pig does every night, every afternoon, every time she feels safe enough to close her eyes. And you've probably seen it hundreds of times, but you never knew what it meant. Today, you're going to understand what your guinea pig is telling you every time she sleeps. And some of the things you're about to discover might worry you. Let's start with something that has probably happened to you before. You walk up to the cage. Your guinea pig is completely still, not moving, eyes open, and for a second, just 1 second, your heart drops. Is she okay? Is she? You breathe, she moves, and you feel a little ridiculous. But listen, what you felt wasn't an overreaction, it was instinct. Guinea pigs sleep with their eyes open. Not always, but very often. And there's a very specific biological reason for that. They are prey animals. For millions of years, their ancestors lived in open grasslands in South America, where any shadow from above could mean a predator. Sleeping with their eyes closed was a luxury they couldn't afford. That instinct didn't disappear. It's in every guinea pig you have at home, right now. According to behavioral studies in prey rodents, many guinea pigs develop the ability to enter what's called partial unihemispheric sleep, a state where part of the brain rests while the other part keeps processing the environment. It's not exactly the same as what dolphins do, but the idea is similar. The body recovers, but the alert system never fully shuts off. What does this mean for you? If your guinea pig sleeps with her eyes open and looks relaxed, no muscle tension, no sudden movements, she's probably fine. But there's one sign you should never ignore. If you see her with half-open eyes, a rigid body, and she doesn't respond when you gently approach, that's not deep sleep. That could be chronic stress, or something worse. We'll get to that. Now imagine this. You get home after a long day. You look into the cage, and there she is, stretched out on her side, legs extended, like she just collapsed and has no intention of getting up. First reaction, panic. Second reaction, relief. Third reaction, a smile you can't help, because that position actually has a name in the guinea pig community. They call it the sploot, or the brick position. And what it means is simple, but powerful. Your guinea pig feels completely safe with you. Guinea pigs are animals that naturally stay in an alert posture, ready to run, muscles engaged, survival stance. When a guinea pig stretches out on her side, exposing her belly, the most vulnerable part of her body, she's doing something that goes against all her prey instincts. She's trusting her environment, her home, and probably you. Veterinarians specializing in exotic animals, like those from the Association of Exotic Mammal Veterinarians, point out that a relaxed side position in guinea pigs is one of the clearest indicators of emotional well-being. It's the equivalent of a cat showing you its belly. But here's the part many owners don't know. This same position can also appear in sick guinea pigs. If your guinea pig is stretched out in an unusual way and doesn't respond to sounds, if her breathing seems slower than normal, or if she doesn't react when you gently touch her, that's no longer rest. That's a warning sign you can't ignore. This next position is different. There's no relaxation here, no stretch. The body is closed, compressed, like the guinea pig is trying to take up as little space in the world as possible. And she has her reasons. When a guinea pig sleeps curled into a very tight ball, not just comfortably curled, but truly contracted, there are two possible scenarios. The first, she's cold. Guinea pigs are extremely sensitive to temperature. Their comfort range is between 18 and 24 degrees Celsius, 64-75 degrees Fahrenheit. Below that, the body starts conserving heat by contracting, just like we do when we're freezing. If your guinea pig is curled up tightly and the room is cold, the message is clear. She needs more warmth. The second scenario is more serious. A tightly curled posture, combined with puffed up fur, low response to stimuli, and reduced interest in food can be a sign that something is wrong. Respiratory infections, digestive problems like ileus, a dangerous slowing or stopping of the gut, and abdominal pain can all cause guinea pigs to adopt compact positions to protect their internal organs. This is pure prey instinct. A sick animal hides its symptoms so it doesn't appear weak, even in your living room, even with you. The line between she's cold and she's sick can be very thin. That's why, if you see this posture, the first step is always to check the temperature. And if the environment is warm and the posture continues, you need a vet. Here's something no one really tells you. Guinea pigs are one of the domestic animals most capable of hiding pain and illness. They don't do it to make things harder for you. They do it because their biology doesn't allow them to do otherwise. In the wild, showing weakness equals immediate death. So over thousands of generations, the guinea pigs that hid their symptoms best survived and passed that trait on. The result is an animal that can be suffering internally and still move, still eat less, but still eat and appear normal until things reach a critical point. Exotic animal veterinarians call this the prey mask, and during sleep, that mask slips just a little. According to the British Small Animal Veterinary Association, warning signs during rest or sleep that owners should watch for include irregular or labored breathing, clicking or wheezing sounds when breathing, a classic sign of respiratory infection, one of the most common causes of death in guinea pigs, muscle tremors that don't match normal sleep, and loss of posture if the guinea pig seems to collapse instead of settling. And there's something important you should know. Guinea pigs that receive preventive veterinary care have significantly better long-term survival rates. However, most owners only take their guinea pig to the vet when symptoms are already advanced. Sleep posture is one of the few moments where you can observe your guinea pig without her acting normal for you. Use it. This next position is probably the hardest to read. Your guinea pig isn't fully stretched out. She's not curled up. She's sitting, but her body leans slightly to one side, eyes half closed, nose still. She looks relaxed, but is she? This posture can mean two completely different things, and the difference is in the details. If your guinea pig is semi-sitting with a relaxed body, calm breathing, and occasionally opens her eyes to look around, she's probably in a very comfortable light sleep. Some guinea pigs just don't feel safe lying all the way down, especially if they're new to the home or sharing space with others. Researcher Gernot Kuhnen, in studies on guinea pig social behavior, described how group hierarchy directly affects sleep posture. Lower-ranking guinea pigs tend to sleep with more tension than dominant ones, even when no one is watching. But if the semi-sitting posture comes with other signs, head tilted to one side consistently, eyes that never fully close even when it's quiet, a body that seems to hold itself up with effort, then you might be seeing something more concerning. A persistent head tilt in guinea pigs can be a sign of inner ear infection, a condition that, if untreated, can permanently affect balance and quality of life. And visible effort to maintain what should be a comfortable position can indicate pain. Watch your guinea pig when she rests. Not for a second, for minutes. The time you give to that observation could make a difference you'll never see on a scale or in a food bowl. There's a sleep position that doesn't happen in the cage. It happens on you. If you've ever had your guinea pig curled up on your lap, on your chest, or resting against your hand, and at some point you noticed her eyes close, her body become heavier, her alertness fade, that wasn't random. Guinea pigs don't sleep with strangers. They don't sleep in places they consider unsafe. They don't sleep when they feel threatened. If your guinea pig fell asleep on you, there's something you need to understand. You are her safe place. From an ethological perspective, the study of animal behavior in its natural context, a guinea pig choosing her caretaker's body as a place to rest is a strong indicator of a developed bond. Her nervous system has learned that your smell, your warmth, and the sound of your breathing are signals of safety. That moment is not small. For an animal that evolutionarily shouldn't trust anything bigger than itself, that moment represents something that took time to build, and it can be lost. Loud noises, sudden movements, frequent changes in routine, ignoring her for long periods. All of these can erode a guinea pig's trust faster than you built it. Sleep is the most honest thermometer of that trust. Protect it. And now we reach the last position, the one that scares people the most, and the one most owners misunderstand. Your guinea pig is lying completely on her side. Not like the relaxed sploot from before. Different. The body isn't naturally relaxed. It's dropped. The legs don't have that subtle tension even in deep sleep. She doesn't move. And you don't know whether to breathe. Everything might be fine. Guinea pigs can occasionally fall into very deep sleep, where their bodies relax in a way that looks alarming. Especially younger guinea pigs, or very calm individuals. But here's what you need to know. Clearly, there is no reliable way to distinguish deep sleep from collapse just by looking. According to clinical information from exotic animal veterinary centers, the signs that indicate real collapse include: first, the guinea pig does not respond to gentle touch. Second, breathing is irregular, fast, or barely visible. Third, mucous membranes, gums, inside of lips, appear bluish or very pale instead of healthy pink. Fourth, the body feels cold to the touch. If you see any of these signs along with that posture, don't wait. Don't search online. Don't ask social media. Call an exotic animal veterinarian. Most of the time, everything will be fine. But the only way to know when it's not is to know her. Know how she normally sleeps, what position she prefers, what time she rests most deeply, what her breathing sounds like in silence. You don't learn that from a video. You learn it by watching her every day. There's something strange about caring for such a small animal. They're so quiet, so stoic, so good at not complaining. And you, on the other side, watching them every day, assuming everything is fine because they look fine. But now you know something you didn't before. Your guinea pig's sleep speaks. It speaks of trust, of temperature, of pain, of bonding, of fear, of well-being, and it speaks in a language so subtle, most people never hear it. The question isn't whether your guinea pig is okay today. The question is, how often do you actually stop and observe her? Guinea pigs can't ask for help, but they can show it. If you know how to look. If this video made you think about something you hadn't noticed before in your guinea pig, tell me in the comments. And if you know someone who has guinea pigs and has never thought about this, maybe they should watch this.